fun times at the beach. Ooh, baby. But you'll have to wait. That's coming up in this episode.
It's a beautiful day. When I woke up, Peter was not around anymore, so I bet he went to Spear. But I have some housewife duties to do. I'm gonna show you how is our sink. It's like food of dirty dishes. I think we never share with you how we, do the dishes here in the boat. You think it's a pretty normal stuff like you do back home, but we have kind of a different method. So, because the water is the most precious thing we have on the boat, we really need to be conservative regarding it. So what we do is we first rinse and wash everything in salt water, and then we rinse. When everything is duly washed, we rinse it in fresh water. So let's start it. So this is one of my favorite things that we've been using on the boats that we got in the Caymans. It's like if it was a clicky bag, but it's silicone and does exactly the same thing, but you can reuse it so you don't keep wasting plastic bag. This is like the best thing that you can have on a boat. Super good invention. So this is our saltwater house, and this is the fresh one. Now then we get a big bowl. Get a big bowl, we fill it with fresh water, and that's how we rinse things, otherwise we waste a lot of fresh water. And then the method that I'm doing it, picking with a glass or a small bowl, that's how we rinse the dishes, we rinse everything, the pots, the pans. That's how we do it.
Too easy, that hogfish just to the left there, and this mutton snapper, this is a bit easy, but let's see how close we can get. Yeah, and that grunt, that's a bit too easy, but they're not as good eating. had to get back because Margarida wanted to go to the beach. But while waiting for her to get ready, I noticed the Cubans drifting away in a 3-knot current. You can't row against the 3-knot current, people. So I went and grabbed them and dropped them back at the island. When I got back, Margarida still wasn't ready, which prompted me to do something stupid.
The captain already came back. He brought some fish, but he's going to take me now to the beach.
Now about what is about to happen. In my defence, I was waiting for her for a very long time to get ready. But still, people, that's no reason to wreck the holy trifecta.
How long's it taken for us to all get this ready to go to the beach?
That comment of mine is not helping the holy trifecta any. What the hell am I doing? Didn't I realise that this is the holy grail of every married man and it's within my reach? I should have felt like Indiana Jones about to pick up the holiest of holies, and knowing that most married men over the ages have struggled to line up even just one duck and call it a happy day. Even the Pharaoh kings in their wildest dreams could only ever line up 2 of these and were happy at that. So much so they even did those squiggly things on the walls. But I have 3 right there, people, the holy 3. But do I just grab it and hold on tight and go for one hell of a ride? No! What the hell am I, stupid or something? Better not answer that.
I don't know what he's complaining, because I'm the one who puts everything away.
That's true, but I pull everything out, and that takes effort too.
So that's why you stay wait and sit in.
Oh, hang on. Due credit to me, I'm the one.
Note to self, whenever I say due credit to me, I really ought to have something prepared to say that actually I could be credited for. The trouble is I don't. Hence my difficulty in thinking of something to say. Come on, brain, think of something to say and say it with conviction.
I'm the one that takes everything out to get things ready.
You call that conviction? That was terrible. She's not going to fall for that, and it doesn't even make sense. And no, you can't start using arguments that don't make sense just because she does. Remember, she's female and well practiced in arguments that don't make sense, and she can pull it off. Just suck on the lollipop and shut up.
No, I'm the one who takes everything out and packs everything away.
Damn, she got me there. But never fear, I have a cunning plan. Just sit back, people, watch and learn.
And back to its place again.
Why have you got 2 lollipops for?
Oh, clever. Divert the attention away from your stupid argument that you were losing. Yes, sirree, Bob. I really ought to write a book, people.
Because you're going to give me the shits and I need some sugar to comfort me.
Maybe Margarida ought to grab the whole box.
You sucking a lollipop.
Well, you shoved it in so I wouldn't talk.
It didn't work, people. I'm still talking. Maybe we need bigger lollipops.
That's not true.
This is my dummy, people.
That's not true.
Dummy and dummy.
First correct thing I've said all morning. There goes that book deal.
No, he asked for the lollipops first.
Oh, damn, I got caught out with that one too. Maybe my book really would suck.
We have lollipops just because we bought like lots of lollipops to give here away. Because they don't have usually nice stuff. Well, this is not very healthy, but it's really nice.
So we're just sampling it just to make sure they're not going to get poisoned, apparently.
If they're good, if all the flavors are good.
Margarita's sampling is quite extensive.
Let me rephrase a bit of this bit of liar, because it's going to be a liar. We open it and he already sampled all the flavors.
Oh, God, she's good. I thought I successfully snuck a few lollipops without her even noticing, but I got caught on that one too. She needs to work for the FBI, people. Wow, my stupid argument, which I started for no good reason, didn't put a damper on the holy trifecta at all. I'm amazed. On some days when I'm good, and I assume the position of getting into no trouble, I still seem to damage at least 2 of the holy trifecta. There's just no rhyme nor reason at all with females.
So you're just gonna park it here?
Yeah. What do you reckon about that tree, beautiful?
We can put the shade over there. Sounds like a plan.
Margarida does all the heavy work. And the filming too.
Under a minute. That's what I found near our campsite. Imagine if we'd spend an hour around all of these islands. The tons of rubbish that we'd find that just land ashore and all of these islands around the Caribbean. It's just awful to see the rubbish that we humans produce, just damaging all of our environment.
There is no one this way as far as the eye can see, and only our 5 Cuban friends this way. But we shouldn't leave our intrepid duo for too long. You don't know what they could get up to. Typical married couple. No excitement here at all. What a jip. I want my money back. Now that's a bit disappointing. Hang on. There is some movement at the station. But that's not what really happened. I dropped Margarida off to the Cubans, and you guessed it, people, it's everyone's favourite time of croc watch. Okay, got all the gear, got the GoPro, the official takeoff mat, and just in case I have a close encounter with the croc. Definitely some crocs around here. Not today. The track's look a couple of days old. There's a few more lagoons over on this side or in the middle, so I'll check it out. These crocodiles around here are American crocodiles, not like Australian crocodiles, which are way more aggressive, basically because it's a hotter climate and there's less beer, and they're basically pissed off all the time. So you just don't even mess with the small ones in Australia. The Cubans told me of a 4-metre croc and they killed it and ate it. What do you expect earning $2 to $5 a week? So we do know that there are big ones around here, and there are hundreds of islands, so you do the math. They also told me of a guy that was spearing around here and was grabbed by the head by a big crocodile. I've counted about 30 tracks that go into the ocean side. Just a little concerned because the reef I'm going to is only about 150 metres out that way. So they're definitely coming in. It's going straight into where I'm going spearfishing. Let's go see where it comes from. Looks like another lagoon up here. It's going straight for it. Go suss it out. This isn't a big one at all, maybe 2 metres. Some would say that's big enough, but crocs are half tail, so really a 2 metre croc is really only 1 metre long, you know, with the biting end and all. So basically a tiddler, but I reckon there will be a big one around here. There are so many lagoons here, I think I've got a lot of work to do. Alright, I've counted about 60 croc tracks. I'm not saying there's 60 crocs there, there's probably just one busy croc. Probably a couple of big ones and half a dozen little ones. But the tracks are everywhere, as well as the macacas, the little monkeys tracks are everywhere too. And occasionally you'll see a crab smashed apart and where they've had a feast, because apparently that's all they eat, apart from what the Cubans give them. But this is exciting stuff. I like this sort of stuff. I better be quiet because I'm going to come up to another lagoon up there. Alright, this is a bit different to Australia. I don't know what type of bird that is, but in Australia, if this is a sea eagle, this place would be covered with those fluorescent tubes. Because I think the parents think they're those long toms that are sitting on the surface, the fish that hang on the surface. And but evidently the sea eagle's chicks are smarter than the parents, because the chicks discard the tube and just chuck them out the nest. Hence there's a big pile of them. But either there's not many fluorescent tubes here, or the sea eagles here, or ospreys or whatever they are more clever than the ones in Australia. But maybe the fishing's getting a bit scarce in Australia, that's why they're eating the tubes, which sort of sucks. Let's check out this long thin lagoon. This is by far the deepest of all of them. And here I found something really interesting. That's fresh. Well, fresh enough. And looks like all the monkey tracks come to here. They've dug their own well. Would you believe that? That's amazing. I wonder if there's another place on Earth where the monkeys have worked out how to dig their own well. And look, there's another well here and another one. So it looks like they've learnt that somehow. That's pretty freaky. They're clever little monkeys. Time to head back, otherwise Margarida will worry. Apparently the Cubans have adopted her as their daughter and they are making cake. All right. Wilson here was a baker, and now his job is looking after this island 1 month on and 1 month off. He was married once before, but is now divorced and did indicate to me that all Cuban girls are crazy. Fair enough, I said.
10 minutos?
10 más. 10, 15.
I'm already tired. I'm going to sit here for like 10 minutes.
You're already tired. I might have to put you to work more so you know, get a bit more exercise.
You don't have a fork, right?
You're gonna.
You know I have a fork.
I know, and I'm gonna get forked.
In your eye.
Yeah.
So careful with what you say.
Look at the little arms. Little arms
You're
getting
not
tight.
helping. Shut up. You're not helping.
You saying shut up to your husband?
Well, you call me worse stuff, and I just say shut up.
What? Beautiful, light of my life.
No, nest of vipers.
Nest of vipers.
That's what he says when he's not on camera.
It's true. I have said that a couple of times. When Margarida was very upsetting to me. I may have called her nest of vipers,
The max I
but
call
only
him,
once,
The max I call him.
possibly twice, and I think 3 times.
stupido and retarded. That's the max I call you. Ready?
My little nest of vipers.
Can you get out of here? Please don't come near my arm. Because you take my concentration away.
What? Moving the fork backwards and forwards, backwards
You
and
cannot
forwards.
do 2 things at the same time, and now you're complaining.
Yeah, that's just one thing. I can do
I'm
that.
talking and doing, and you're taking my concentration away.
Talking doesn't count. Talking doesn't count, people. But
So when I'm talking to you and you're doing things and you say, shut up, I cannot concentrate.
Yeah, pretty much. That's just to stop you complaining about all the things that I've done wrong, like the washing up is dirty and stuff.
Well, you should learn. You have enough age to learn. Or you get to that age, it's you're old.
See, now she's getting personal and nasty. This is when I might possibly say nest of vipers. But I'm talking about a nice nest of vipers. Like little, beautiful, pretty vipers. Not a nasty set of vipers. Completely different.
I don't know when it's ready. I think it's ready. Mas?
Todo. Pero poco a poco.
Ay, meu
Is
Deus.
the whole thing going there?
Yeah.
Look at these arms.
My arm is dying. My arm is dying.
Yeah, does it? I think I must have timed this perfectly. When they had finished mixing, I said I could have taken it back to the boat and used the blender. Margarida was less than impressed. With the stove, because it's charcoal, there's 3 settings. There's FH, VFH, and SFH. FH is f***ing hot, VFH is very f***ing hot, and SFH is super f***ing hot. So there's 3 settings, so it's all good.
Todavía le falta.
Todavía sale mojado.
Tal vez tenemos que hacer como no le ha hecho
No,
no otro
So what does
día.
that mean?
al pan no.
Mollar,
No, no se hace con
no,
lo...
no.
Because it's stuck to the knife, it still needs more. Is
Yeah.
that right? Oops. I think we need another temperature setting on the stove.
Ay, caramba.
You want to try it?
Yeah, we're gonna try.
No lástima.
Come tú.
Bueno?
Very good.
What are you, kangaroo?
Kangaroo, kangaroo, quantos anos tens tu? Quantos chatos tens tu?
Is that a Portuguese song about kangaroos?
I just made it up. It's not kangaroos. It was another animal.
Okay. So we've been, we only came over to make a cake, which we didn't make because basically Wilson made it. I'm wearing Wilson's shirt. Margarita's wearing mine because we've been invited to dinner again. These Cubans are very, very hospitable and I think they like us. So we've stayed, Margarita gets a bit cold. So again, bueno.
¿Hay cuchara en la salsa?
No.
Sí, sí.
No, para aquí, para este no.
What's this one? What's this in here, Margarita?
A heart.
So we dine again with our very good Cuban friends, and another day ends in paradise.